Hello, Digital Dragons, and welcome to another issue of the Dragon Debrief. On this issue of the Dragon Debrief, we will be discussing some important updates here at the middle school, as well as we always do, highlighting some student successes. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, let's focus on these middle school updates. So the first update has to deal with attendance. So we have been getting a lot of requests from parents and learning coaches specifically about how to go about sending in any excused documentations for your students. So the easiest way for you to go ahead and submit any of that documentation, or as well as just to inform us that your child will be out for a specific day, is to email our attendance department. And our attendance department's email is below. It is actually attendance@ingda.net. So please, with any of those requests, please send an email to that email address. Next, I wanted to make you all aware that this upcoming Wednesday, November 8th, we will actually be on an asynchronous day. Essentially what that means is that students will still be required to sign on for attendance purposes, and they will be required to complete work within their various course pages within the OMHS. However, they will not have any live Class Connect sessions. However, again, make sure that they are getting signed on and completing their work for attendance purposes. And lastly, Star 360. So as many of you are aware, Star 360 is the benchmark tool we use to kind of assess or grade our students in a way to see where they are at academically within both math and ELA or English. So we usually do 3 different tests: beginning of the year, middle of the year, and end of the year. Our beginning of the year test deadline will actually be for November 30th. And so for anybody that has not tested yet, make sure that you get in contact with your homeroom teacher so they can go ahead and get you tested before the end of the deadline for that. However, I also wanted to make you all aware that we will begin our middle of the year test the day after the deadline for the beginning of the year, which will be on, that says 10/01, but it should be 12/01. So on December 1st, we will spend an entire day focusing on getting every single student tested within the middle school so we can go ahead and get that out of the way so we don't have to worry about it later on. So be on the lookout for that, and look out for communications from your homeroom teachers. Next, let's go ahead and move over to those student highlights. So first, we have our 6th grade student highlight, who is actually Alex Barrand. And Mrs. Clifton, our 6th grade team lead, had this to say about Alex. Alex is our 6th grade student of the week. Alex is so cheerful and brightens every room he comes into. He tries his best on every assignment he submits and works hard to make sure he turns everything in on time. He has a belly laugh that makes you smile and has worked so hard to overcome so very tough challenges in life. We are so proud he is a part of our 6th grade team. Congratulations, Alex. Phenomenal job, Alex. Extremely excited. Next, we have our 7th grade student highlight. And our 7th grade student highlight is actually Dylan Blind. And Mrs. Barr, our 7th grade team lead, had this to say about Dylan. Dylan is hardworking and tries his best. He communicates when he has questions and is always actively engaged in class. Amazing job, Dylan. Way to go. And lastly, we have our 8th grade student highlight. And for our 8th grade student highlight, we actually have KK Chapin. And she actually requested that we use this photo of her cat instead of a photo of herself, which I think that photo of the cat is awesome. Love those glasses. But the entire 8th grade team had this to say about KK. KK is an excellent student who shows up to class ready to learn and participates in the lessons. She does her work on time and is a very hard worker. We are lucky to have her as a digital dragon from the entire 8th grade team. Again, phenomenal job, KK. Way to go. And as always, go Digital Dragons and let them know. I'll see y'all next time.